Power bites. Oh, I have gloves. That is a lot. 1 and 2. Okay, I'm done. So how about we start? Okay, welcome back to Diana's Safety Kitchen. I am Diana Paramoga, your host. And I actually have another channel that you can watch if you don't like any cooking things. That's fine, I have another channel. So make sure to subscribe to this channel, Diana's Safety Kitchen, and Diana Paramoga. And if you don't know what Diana's Safety Kitchen is, so basically Safety Kitchen is like kind of a safe kitchen, you know? It's kind of in the name. So we don't use any ovens that you might burn yourself with or any knives you might cut yourself with. So don't worry about that. So any age could do that and parents can just go to sleep. And today, what we're going to be baking is the no bake, because we don't want you to burn yourself, Power Bites. If you don't know what Power Bites are, they're just kind of like things that give you energy. Like a lot of like healthy sweets, maybe. Like peanut butter. It's not that bad. It's literally made out of peanuts, which is healthy for you. But like make sure not to eat a lot of it because that might not end well. But peanut butter is amazing. One of my most favorite things to crave. And you know what? I think we're ready to see what ingredients we have here. So let's start. Okay, so right here we have a plate with aluminum foil. I don't know why you're supposed to aluminum foil on it. I don't know, I just saw like Instagram, YouTube. It looks pretty though, I like it. It looks like I'm a professional person, which I'm not. So if you know what it's for, comment down in the comments. But I think it's so like it doesn't stick on, but I don't know. I might be wrong, so just leave it down in the comments. We have 2 regular bowls for the peanut butter and the chocolate. This is Dippy Creamy Peanut Butter. And this is Jif Peanut Butter and Chocolate. But I don't know, it looks mostly like chocolate to me, so I don't think it's gonna really matter. Then we also have some dark chocolate chips from Trader Joe's, which is 7% cacao. Cacao? Cocoa? Cacao? Why would there be like an extra A? It's supposed to be cacao. So comment down in the comments below if you think it's cacao or cocoa. Now we also have some white chocolate chips. In my opinion, I like white better than dark because I feel like dark just like ruins the chocolate for me. I don't know, it's just like so bitter and I don't really like bitter tastes. But if it's with something sweet, it'll add a good taste to it. Then we have some unsalted and dry toasted pecan pieces. We don't have a lot left because we're using like all of this to what we already have. Like you might not have all the stuff at home, but you definitely at least have like the plates. You have the plates. Make one for yourself. And of course, we have some oatmeal. And you might be asking why we have oatmeal here. And it's because like kind of like cereal, it's for like crunchiness. Like with the little nut toppings that we have over here. These like help add like more texture and crunchiness to the thing because the peanut butter and chocolate are super soft. We have also some rice crackers. It's also for the texture, but then you could see that it's also with a mix of baked rice crackers flavored with soy sauce, salt and vinegar, and chili with spicy green peas. I don't know what that means, but I think it's gonna give like a more like bitter, but like a good type of bitter and like saltiness to the thing because the little power bite, because the peanut butter and chocolate make it like a little too sweet sometimes. So you want to add some little more saltiness and like different types of flavors so you make one great flavor like in Ratatouille. Then we also have these, which you might know are from our Dubai chocolate. So if you haven't watched that yet, make sure to watch it after you watch this video. And these are like little straws. And I love them because they're so crunchy. And I don't know why, but I just love crunchy things. They're just so cool. And then over here we have some coconut flakes. I love coconut flakes, to be honest. Because they also taste like nothing, but then they're kind of crunchy. And I like that. And that's all. So how about we start? Okay, so what you want to do first is get some oatmeal. Or maybe if you don't have any oatmeal, which is totally fine, you can have like maybe like some crushed up nuts or something. So you're gonna want to put not half the bowl, but kind of like half what you want. Like kind of up to here a little. Up to here a little. That's fine. Because always you want to try and put like a little, and then if you need more, add more. But it's kind of more hard to have less than what you already have. So just try and even that out a little bit. So this one will be the chocolate, this one will be the peanut butter. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is add some nuts for the chocolate because I'm doing the chocolate one first. I think that's good. And just mix that up a little bit. So then you have like a little mix of oatmeal and some nuts. Next thing you wanna do is put some peanut butter into one thing and then some chocolate into the other. And then take your chocolate. So what you want to do is just have 2 full spoons of chocolate. It's so hard to get things off of spoons. I feel like they should like recreate spoons or something because spoons are so hard to make. Wait, not hard to make, like get things off of them. Because I don't get why. Then we're gonna need like a second spoon to get this off. Look, there's so much excess. And just have some 2 spoons. I'm just adding a little more because it's so hard to get mine off. Guess that will do. And now that you have this, make sure to get some gloves, which I actually forgot to say, but you need some gloves. After you added the chocolate, add some of these little pecans, they're pecan pieces. And the other ones were peanut and pecan. Oh no. It's fine, we'll clean that up later. Cooking's a mess. I love pecans. I don't know why people think pecans are so underrated. These pecans, they just taste so good. But I prefer salted over unsalted. But unsalted will do. And I think that's enough though. Let's get our gloves and let's start mixing. I feel like a doctor or something. It's so hard to put on gloves actually. Like you always get it in the wrong finger, or is it just me? All right, gloves are so cool because whenever I like actually wear gloves and I put them like underwater, I feel so cool because I can just feel the water, but then my skin's not wet, and it's so weird, but I like it. Okay, let's start. Oh my god, it's so soft. Ugh, it feels so weird. But I think the different types of nuts will do like really cool. Because if it's like soft, I feel like a little crunchiness would do like an amazing job. Or just crunchiness. All right, let's do this fast because we don't want the chocolate to warm up in our hands and be more soft. Okay, I guess the chocolate wants to go everywhere. I think we need a little more oatmeal. So I asked my helper to help me with putting in some nuts again because if it's like it has more nuts, it's easier to shape. And why you added like 2 spoons pretty much is because you want to try and make 2 of these. Because the 2 of them are going to have different toppings, and same with the peanut butter one. They're going to have both different toppings. And just try and like put it on the plate and roll it out everywhere so it gets as much of what you put in and you don't waste a lot of things. Even though half of my things are already on the table. I'm making a mess. All right, so now you want to break it in half once you think it's ready. And then you have 2 little things. So now we're going to take off our gloves because we're going to add a little more toppings. All right, let's get another clean plate. Let's get a bowl. All right, so we're gonna have 2 different toppings for each of the little power bites. So for the first one, you're gonna want to put some like Dubai chocolate straws because they add like a good crunchiness. Even though we already have like those different types of nuts, I feel like it's gonna be like really cool. Why am I talking so? And for the other one, we're gonna want to put some coconut stripes things, coconut flakes. But I don't have a lot of coconut flakes left. So for the peanut butter one, I also want to do some coconut flakes. So I'm gonna save some. Let's put them in the different bowls. I accidentally did something. I put the other thing before putting in the toppings, which you should not do. You should be ready first and then do what you need to do to get your hands dirty. But I still have my other hand. So now we're gonna put in our coconut flakes, which again, I don't have a lot left of. I'm just gonna have to spare some. All right, and I think that's good enough. I feel like you're not gonna be able to know what flavor it is because I put so much. It's fine, I have plenty left. I hope. Now let's like roll it on the plate so the coconut sticks to the little power bite. And so you don't want it to warm up enough. you don't want it to warm up and be melted, so just put it in as soon as you're done. So now, let's switch plates and use the different one, all right? Put the little straws on, roll it across the plate so it doesn't warm up in your hands. And for this one, I feel like I'm gonna do like a little oval shape. So how about I do that? Like a little cookie or something, so it's not like a bite, it's a little cookie. Yummy. Wait, let me add a little more. I think we are done with our chocolate ones. So how about we move on to our peanut butter ones? I'm excited for that one. All right, so now let's make our other one, which is going to be, yeah, we don't have another one, which is going to be the Skippy Creamy Peanut Butter. I like the name of that, Skippy Creamy. And for what we're gonna add for this one is, of course, the oatmeal, the little rice crackers, the dark chocolate chips, and the white chocolate chips for the base. We actually wanted to add coconut, but then we realized the chocolate one already has coconut, so how about we have every single one have different toppings? So for one of the peanut butter ones, we are going to add the nuts as toppings, and for the other one, we are going to leave it just plain as the base. So how about we add our toppings now? I don't really like this vinegar thing. So how about we do this thing already? The vinegar. Get that away. Some white chocolate. I love white chocolate. It's like my favorite thing. Especially those Raphael things. They're so good. The ones that are covered with with coconut flakes. They're amazing. My favorite thing. Let's add some dark chocolate. I don't really like the dark chocolate. Nice chocolate here. Bye-bye, chocolate. I believe that is the base. This is a lot of things for a base, so let's just mix it up while we have dry hands, because it isn't really wet thing, so it's fine to mix it up with your dry hands if they're clean. Which, of course, I wash my hands, so don't worry, they're clean. So now we can put on our gloves. That was a good one. That was a good one. Okay. So now after you're done with the base, you can put in the big old peanut butter. Ooh. I love peanut butter also. I'd rather, it's because peanut butter is healthy. Again with the spoons, look how much access I have. Peanut butter is healthy and it's really good. Oh, I have gloves. I could just put in, oh, okay, I'm so sorry you had to witness that. I could just take it off, okay. All right, don't add too much peanut butter so it's covered good. And actually, oh my God, my hands aren't even that dirty after that. Why didn't I think of that before? Again, try and do really fast and cover it all. Kind of roll it across the thing so it doesn't get really warm in your hands. And by the time it's covered, it could already be not that warm. I feel like peanut butter is harder to deal with. It's just so much more creamy. Why is there so much more dark chocolate than white chocolate? Is it because the white chocolate is covering peanut butter? But the peanut butter is making less of a mess than chocolate. Or maybe it's because I already learned from it. I don't know. All right, form it into a little ball and covered it in the things. The oatmeal. All right, once you think it's big enough for your size, you can now just cut it in half. And make sure the balls are more even, so they're more good for you to do it. So one of them is already ready. Yeah, make sure they're even, because I add a little more to the other one and then the other one becomes bigger. I don't know what's happening. Okay. All right, 1 and 2. So now let's put one of them on the plate. And the other one, we are going to add a little nuts. That is a lot. All right, so do it so it's covered, so you can barely see any of the peanut butter. After you're done with that, you can pop your gloves off. Okay, so these little no big power bites are ready for the freezer. So what you're gonna wanna do is, if you want it to stay for a longer time, put it in the fridge. But it's gonna be 2 times, it's gonna be 1 hour. So just put it in the freezer for a faster time. So just put it in there for 30 minutes. Make sure they don't freeze, but make sure they aren't still really soft. I'll see you in 30 minutes.
A few minutes later.
Alright, so now they're ready. I want to tell you how I made these amazing things. So first of all, this is Diana's safety kitchen. All of this, sure, there's an oven, there are knives. Might not look safe, but we didn't use any of those if you actually pay attention. We didn't use any ovens you might burn yourself with. We didn't use any knives you might cut yourself with. And we made this masterpiece with things that you might have at home. And hey, you could still improvise. So comment down below what things you might have used. And again, thank you, my sponsor of this video, my grandma, for letting me use this amazing kitchen. Because I love her kitchen. It's so amazing. But then she has this girl over here. Remember her? Simba. Simba. I don't like her. She looks really creepy. Like, just look at her. Okay, I'm done. You don't know how excited I am right now. And leave a like for these, because they're gonna be in my tummy. So how about I try that one first? As you can see, I like the cookie shape. It looks cool. It's so crunchy. It's my dream. You know what makes it amazing? The fact that the chocolate that my mom bought, it is actually chocolate and peanut butter. So you still get that peanut butterish taste, even though we did have some nut toppings that are peanut butter and pecan. But it's still amazing. To buy chocolate thing straws, they help a lot. Number 2 is gonna be the peanut butter one. Because I feel like I have so much trust in the white chocolate. I feel like it's gonna make everything better. And I'm gonna try the one that was covered with the nut little things, with the nut toppings. So how about we dig in? Thing is, I like that one, but the dark chocolate and the vinegar just ruined it all for me. I had really high hopes for the peanut butter ones. And the fact that the vinegar things were so crunchy, they're like almost breaking my teeth. I do not recommend that one. But I think the 2 peanut butter ones are kind of the same, just one of them has more nut toppings. So how about I dig into the other chocolate one with the coconut? Oh, and I'm already drooling. So let's try this one. It's really good. It's like a really good sweet, and the coconut even adds a more amount of sweet, but I don't know why it just like downs the sweetness, so it's like in a good amount of sweet, like even better. And it tastes like heaven. But how about I just try the last one for you guys? The last peanut butter one. Again with the peanut butter ones, the thing is with them, is that when you eat them, they have so much like big things that when they're super like, oh my god, when they're freezed for like 30 minutes, then they're like really like, they're really hard and they're like really hard to chew, and it's just like, you think it's gonna be like really soft and really cool, but then the freeziness. But I mostly recommend these 2 chocolate ones. They are amazing. Tastes like heaven. The peanut butter ones, maybe you could like separate them into different plates and maybe put them in for like less maybe, but the 30 minutes for the chocolate ones was definitely an amazing number, because it got them enough time to get like hard so that they wouldn't fall apart in your hands, but soft enough in your mouth. And you know what? I think that's it for our safety kitchen today. And that is it. Wait, we didn't use any ovens you might burn yourself with. We didn't use any knives you might cut yourself with. And we made this absolute masterpiece. And it's amazing. So again, make sure to subscribe to this channel, Diana's Safety Kitchen, and my other channel, Diana Paramoga. And make sure to like this video for my grandma's kitchen. She's gonna have to clean up after me. Wait, I'm joking. I am. Wait, I'm joking again. My mom is. And of course, make sure to comment what ingredients you would recommend more instead of the peanut butter ones, because they're so crunchy and ugh. And that is it for this episode. Bye.